Hello and welcome to another Warrior Creed live stream with me, the radical Majid Nawaz. And today's topic is on the Iran war. Of course, the topic entitled Iran replies to Israeli strikes by attacking Sunni Muslim Arabs and the UK. That is right. Of course, many of you would have seen the news over the course of this week. Iran was attacked by the United States of America and Israel primarily, though the United States of America joined them. It is said joined them because the attacks were coming anyway. But despite that, and regardless, Iran's decision was in retaliation. Its decision was to target its neighboring Sunni Muslim Arab countries, the GCC Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia, even Iraq and Syria and the UK. And so the real question now is what happens next. Iran's attempts to broaden the conflict are clearly clear and present, facing everybody concerned with this conflict. And the rest of this stream is going to break down precisely what happened and why the mainstream Western anti-war left are completely misdiagnosing the problem and are acting as apologists and a front for Iranian regional colonialism and aggression against its neighbors, the Sunni Muslim Arabs, who, according to the mainstream Western anti-war left movement, have no right to self-defense, nor do they exercise their own agency, because according to the anti-war Western leftist movement, the world can easily be explained by their childlike reductive analysis that everything revolves around Israel. Everything begins with Israel and everything ends with Israel. And even when Sunni Muslim Arabs are attacked by Iran, if they respond to defend themselves, that's somehow them acting as agents for Israel, because the diseased, rotted brain of the Western anti-war left in the mainstream who are vocal on this topic, of course, not everybody should be cast in the same light, but those who we're referring to here, their diseased, rotted brain cannot conceive of any action taking place in the Middle East without attributing it only to the lens that this is somehow Israel versus everybody else, as if Sunni Muslim Arabs, brown people, cannot think for themselves and have no independent agency, even after they've been attacked. The truth is, the world is a lot more complex than the simplistic, childlike, reductive, driven by ego and perhaps even anti-Semitic hatred of the vocal mainstream anti-war left, who excuse and justify every act of war against brown people if perpetrated by theocracies such as the Iranian theocracy, and yet are up in arms if those same Sunni Muslims are attacked by Israel. This duplicitous double standard is based on a poverty of expectation that brown Sunni Muslim Arabs are incapable of taking offense after being struck by missiles, have no right to self-defense, and possess no independent agency. The rest of the stream will be dedicated to unpacking everything you've just heard. Stay with us. You're listening to Warrior Creed with me, the radical Majid Nawaz.